What's good, YouTube fam? Welcome back to Politically Animated, where we dive into the wildest moments of the week with zero filter and maximum vibes. I'm your host, Tracy, and today we're talking about a spicy little shindig that went down in the Big Apple, the NYC rally against Mamdani. Oh yeah, it's like a political Avengers movie, but with more megaphones and fewer capes. Let's break it down. So picture this. New York City, the land of pizza rats and $20 lats, gets hit with a rally that is all about standing up to socialism, and the target, a guy named Zohran Mamdani, who's apparently got some folks clutching their pearls harder than a grandma at a Black Friday sale. Now, I'm not here to pick sides. My only loyalty is to my Wi-Fi connection, but let's just say this rally had more energy than a toddler on a Red Bull bender. Here's the tease. Zohran Mamdani, a local politico, has some people out here acting unwise because of his socialist-leaning ideas. Like, they're out there chanting, "Seize the means of production." More like "Seize my laddies." The rally was a full-on street party, minus the confetti, but plus a lot of signs that probably took way too long to make. I mean, who's got time to bedazzle a poster that says socialism equals sign, sad emoji? Priorities. People.
Walk away! 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 Walk away!
We're ready to start! Is that you? All right. Awesome. Okay, so first of all, welcome to the first of what is going to be many events that we're doing in New York City between now and November to fight against Democrat socialism takeover in our city. Not in our city, not in New York. Do you agree with me? The movement to stop Mamdani and his socialist agenda begins today. Welcome to the first rally of what's going to be many. Listen, before we officially get started, I just wanted to make a couple of announcements and a little bit of, housekeeping. First and foremost, and you rarely have to say this to conservative-minded people, so I doubt I'll have to, let's leave the park today cleaner than how we found it. Nothing on the ground, no messes. That's not who we are, and that's not what we do. Obviously, absolutely no violence of any kind today is welcome or permitted, or any hatred of any kind. That's not who we are. That's not what we do. Even if we were to have counter-protesters who provoke, we do not engage. We do not commit violence. We don't do anything like that. So I also want to let you know, over on our tables over here, we've created some really great literature for all of you. This one here is a rat card called "The Lies of Democratic Socialism." On the front and the back, it breaks down some of the biggest promises that are being put forward by the Democrat socialists. Things like rent freezes, free buses, government-run grocery stores, sanctuary cities, decriminalize all drug use. And then it also breaks down the truth, the lie of democratic socialism. Feel free to grab these, pass them out everywhere. Leave them on the subway, leave them on the bus, give them to people in the grocery store. These are for you. These are tools for you to use, to pass, to educate people. Use them. Here's another thing. We have these cards. They're in packs of 50. They are kind of expensive, so we do actually charge for these because they cost us a lot to print. But on one side, it says, "You've been invited to walk away," and it's got a QR code. If they scan the QR code, it takes them to learn more about the Walk Away campaign and how they can join us in this movement to walk away from the radical left. On the back side, it says, "Are you registered to vote at your current address?" If they scan this QR code, it will take them to a page where they can enter their address and register to vote online. These are available in packs.
Let's talk vibes. These ralliers were loud, like scaring the pigeons loud. They're out there shouting about freedom, capitalism, and probably their favorite bodega sandwiches. And I respect the hustle. Nothing says I'm passionate like yelling in the middle of Times Square while the guy in an Elmo costume photobombs your revolution. But real talk, can we all agree to rally for something we all want? Like free Wi-Fi everywhere, or maybe a law that says pizza crusts must be stuffed with extra cheese. And a mem? Cheesy crust. Okay, let's get serious. For like 2 seconds, the rally was all about pushing back on policies some folks think are too socialist for NYC's taste. Mamdani's got ideas about things like public housing and workers' rights, which got the anti-socialism crew riled up. But here's where it gets funny. Half the people at this rally probably don't even know what socialism means. Like I heard one guy yell, "No socialism in my subway, bro." The subway's already a chaotic commune. Have you seen the C train at rush hour? That's the people's transport, my guy.
Our next speaker today is a New York City activist and political commentator. He's amazing. Follow him on X. Amazing guy. His name is Eyal Yacobi. Eyal, bring it on up and tell the people what they need to hear.
Thank you everyone for showing up and making sure that New York City actually stays the city that we all want it to be. As we head into the election, the most important thing that I want to start out with is that everyone has to show up to vote. That's the most important thing at the end of the day, is everyone tells their friends, their family members to all show out to vote. When you look at this upcoming election, you see the debate stage where Zoran, where I'm going to quote that he's a snake oil salesman, is he presents himself as one way, but if you actually look at what he said and his actual policies on his X account, he is not just a socialist, he's a self-described communist who wants to abolish the police, seize private property, take the means of production. So if we want a city that maintains the metropolis that I think we all love, we can't have someone who comes in and kicks out anyone who simply wants to earn a living. When you look at the polling numbers, it wasn't the working class who came out to vote for Zoran. It was the elites that don't understand that the working class people can't be taxed 60, 70% and then still afford groceries. And so we look at this city, it's critical that everyone speaks out in terms of who Zoran really is. And there's a radical communist who wants to kick out anyone who wants to earn a living, anyone who simply wants a free city where we don't have dangerous subways, where we don't have rallies in the streets defaming private property, defaming public property, where we want a police force that we can be proud of. So my final message is, if anyone does want to save the city, they have to show up and vote this upcoming in November in the election and tell all their friends, their family members to show up and vote. Thank you.
So, what's the takeaway? Rallies like this are peak NYC, loud, messy, and full of characters who'd argue with a brick wall. Whether you're team Mamdani or team capitalism forever, you gotta admit, it's entertaining as heck. And, honestly, I'm just here for the drama and maybe a post-rally bodega run. Oh baby, you're the real MVP. Alright fam, that's the scoop on the NYC rally against Mamdani. Drop a comment below, are you team rally, team chill? Or just here for my impeccable sandwich game, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss the next episode. Until then, keep it real, keep it free, and maybe keep a bagel in your pocket for emergencies. Peace out.